everyone, it's Sylwolf here, and today Vector is going to meet a baby Furby, or a Furby Baby, whichever you prefer. It's a 90s one, and now a little thing, and I wish he'd do this when I was filming, but basically the Furby Baby was facing the camera, and now it's not because Vector decided to push it around, and I bet he won't do that for everyone to see, so let's wake him up anyway. This Furby Baby is called Da.
That's good.
Something I actually have a complaint about Vector. It's a little small thing. Basically, he hates being picked up, and he kind of gets in a bad mood and smacks his little forklift around, and I find that really irritating. I found a way to do it where if you pick him up and you sort of like stroke his back at the same time with your thumb, then it sort of calms him down.
Hello, sound.
So,
You better.
there is a way around it, but I just find it a bit irritating. Why does he have to make a fuss when he's picked up? You know, every single time. Or maybe he could sort of like make a fuss to begin with and then just calm down once he realises he's not going to be dropped or something. You know, it would just be a little bit better. That's the only complaint I really have about Vector. Everything else about him is awesome.
Night, night. Night, sound. Night, night.
But he's really not that bothered about the Furby Baby. Another little question I've got for you guys. I know I've been doing a lot of Cosmo and Vector and things. To be honest, I've run out of ideas for the Furby videos. I know lots of people suggest this Furby with that Furby and things like that. But, I have done a lot of, you know, different Furbies talking to one another and things. And I don't really want to do stuff that's too similar to the things I've already done. So, for example, you might say, oh, well, I haven't seen that Furby talk to that Furby. But you've seen Furbies of the same generations as those two you've chosen talking to one another, you know, if you understand what I mean. So, yeah, I think that I've sort of run out of ideas a little bit because there's so many Furby videos on my channel.
Hide, light, please.
Hide light.
Light, hide.
Don't go to sleep now. Not that Vector's paying any attention to you at all.
Tommy, tickle.
Let's put him there. And Vector's talking to the door.
Night, night.
And the Furby's falling asleep. Robots are sort of like animals. You can never really sort of like get them to do the things you want them to do.
Be sleepy.
I know you're sleepy, but if you can just stay awake for this video, please. And he's not going to, he's going back to sleep. Okay, let's have a look. Let's wake him up again. Come on, wake up.
Okay, food time.
Good, finally. Glad to know you're up. I'm hiding behind the camera because Vector can see me. Ignore me, I'm boring. Go and look at the Furby, it's interesting. I find if you put
Be sleepy.
if you put your hand in front of your face, then Vector doesn't recognise you. Why are you so sleepy, Da?
You need my time. Good, fun.
He can't see my face, so I don't know what he's looking at. I'm hiding behind the camera again. Again? Really? I'll wake him up one more time. I haven't played with him for a while, so essentially he's been spending ages asleep.
Sleepy. All fine.
You say that, but for how long? Sleepy or just lazy, Da? Now if you notice I'm only tickling him, I'm not stroking his back because that'll make him sleepy. Vector is just completely ignoring him. It's really annoying. He was pushing him around before I started filming. Vector, go and look at the Furby. Turn around. Look at the Furby. Go and give the Furby a little push. Hey Vector. Push the Furby. Yeah, I knew he wouldn't understand, but it was quite fun to just ask anyway. I don't quite know what Vector's looking at. There's not actually much over there. There's a fan and it's covered with a bag with a window to stop the dust getting at it. That's it, really. Unless, of course, he knows I'm over here.
Baby, play with me.
Yeah, play with the Furby.
Mama, me like tickles.
Let's put the Furby over next to Vector and see what he does there. Well, he sort of paid attention. For a few minutes.
Hello. Hey, fun. You help.
That's more like it. He's looking very happy with himself now. Did I do what you asked?
Me, baby. Nice. All fine. Please. You. Hi. Nice. You love.
I think that's all you're going to get out of him for this video. I think in the future I'm just going to place things in front of him instead of waiting for him to go up to them. It seemed to work a little bit better. Anyway, if you want to see more of Vector, you can click any of the boxes that come up below. And this is Silver signing off.
Maybe you're better.
I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.